Atlanta Braves going up against the New York Mets. John Shambi and Chris Singleton with you. Chris, one of the elite power bats in the game, featured in the lineup today. He is a must-see at bat.
Yeah, Boog, it's like he's playing pepper with the outfield fence. He lives in the gaps and can hit the ball over the fence as well. Just puts on a show, an offensive display when he steps in the batter's box.
And another ball. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
No, there's a small sigh of relief right there. I mean, just to keep that speed off the base paths. It's not just the pitcher. It's other guys that have to think about it. From your infielders have to think about that runner potentially stealing, but also be in position to make a play. As an outfielder, you're thinking about a base hit to the outfield. I got to get to it quickly to try to keep this guy from taking an extra base. So I think everyone just a little more relaxed that he didn't reach base.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Clearly trying to stay back a little bit longer for that changeup as he fouls that fastball back.
That one ripped. And it one-hops the wall. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Everything came together for him. Kind of a risky pitch coming inside with a breaking ball like that. You have to bury it. Otherwise, it's not too difficult to get the bat to it like he did that time.
One down. And next for Atlanta, Austin Riley. Swings through that one out in front that time.
Miller's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Albies, the runner at second with one away. Popped up on the left side of the infield. Puts it away for the out. 2 down. Here's the Atlanta Braves lineup. This is a ball club that can really slug. Lots of homers, lots of extra base hits. And Chris, that of course a huge part of success in the standings for this group.
Well, if you're going to be successful in today's game, you've got to be able to hit the ball over the fence. Just defensively, very hard to find the holes. And when you're talking about pitchers coming out.
And a swing and a miss. And that'll do it.
Adrenaline, we can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing.
Back here in Queens, and towing the slab in this one, Charlie Morton. And singing, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure. He's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason, he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. The 1-1 is fouled off. Power is such a big part of the success that we see with the good teams in the league right now, and even in the postseason. And that's a strikeout looking. Called strike 3 on a fastball up in the zone. Here's Francisco Lindor. The pitch. Man at first, one away. The punch out there. 2 away.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
Kicks and fires. Smash to the left side. They take the force out, and that is that. Nothing. All set for the start of the inning. Leading off, Marcell Ozuna. Up and in, and a count 2-1.
This hitter's looking for a fastball, but I'm not sure he's going to get one. Pitcher doesn't have to challenge him. If he feels better about his off-speed secondary stuff, then stay with it.
Matthew Ross behind the plate. Pitcher's umpire.
Yeah, pitchers that work side to side effectively love being on the mound with Ross calling balls balls and strikes, but if you can command your stuff on the outer edges of the strike zone, he will reward you.
And a swing and a miss. Now 1 away.
Well, that's a curveball that I'm sure he wants back at the plate. 2 strikes, sort of pitch you're hoping for, a bit of a mistake, and I'd say in a very hittable location, but clearly the break was enough to get him to swing through it.
What about an umpire's height? How much of a role does that play in your experience and what the strike zone is like?
Yeah, I think it pushes the strike zone up a little bit, which, you know, as a former hitter, you like that. You wanted the ball up. You didn't want to have to deal with stuff down to the zone consistently.
Michael Harris next up for the Braves. Right through there for a strike. As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all 4 umpires, nicknames, hometowns, and as well hobbies listed, just so you can kind of small talk the umpire a little bit.
That's great.
Runner at first with 2 away. Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. 2 outs. Fights that one away, still 1 and 2. And a pitch. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Chase the fastball up the ladder for a strike. Strand 1. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. No score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And stepping in for New York, Harrison Bader. Out to short. And it finds its way through for a hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And we'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
That one blasted deep to right. That's back. And forget it. His 2nd of the year, and that gives him a lead. It's 2-0.
This crowd is on fire right now. They're going nuts thanks to that home run. There was a sinker up in the zone. It looked like it came out of the pitcher's hand a little bit too early. Doesn't have the velocity that good four-seam fastball does. And at the plate, he didn't miss it.
Starling Marte up to hit. So a foul ball makes it 1 and 2.
Can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
Bounce to the left side, and it goes just foul. Nobody out with a pair of runs across in the frame. Bottom half of inning number 2. Down. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. And next for the Mets, Brett Beatty. And misses inside.
2-1.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
1 out, bases empty. Slow roller to first. Olsen. And he handles it himself for the out.
Batting done. The catcher.
2 outs, bases empty. And now the catcher comes up to him. Tomas Nido. Right through there for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swings and misses, struck him out. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. It's now a 2-0 ball game. Back after this on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top half of the 3rd inning, and now the shortstop, Orlando Arcia.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Baden squeezes it, 1 down.
Got the pitch that he wanted, just a little bit quick. Front shoulder open, backside collapsed a little bit, and the launch angle not where he needed it to be.
1 down, bases empty. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, that was a really good job setting him up right there. Pitcher and catcher working together to finish him off with the fastball. And even though the location probably wasn't what he wanted, the sequence is what got the job done. Clearly late with the swing after seeing the off-speed stuff on the pitch before.
McNeil. They don't come much closer than that. Bang, bang, played, and we're back. Set for the bottom of the third. And now the DH, Brandon Nimmo. There's a swing and a drive. And it gets into the corner, but it's foul. And now 2-2. Chases the fastball up the ladder, struck him out. Here's Pete Alonso. Here's a 1-1. That one hammered center field. That's back there. And that one is going to go. He flexes his power with that swing, and they add to the lead. It's 3-0.
And that shot makes their grip on the lead even tighter. Changeup up in the zone is a hitter's dream. It's a BP fastball that you're playing in real time. Most times, the pitcher's asking for a new baseball, just like right there.
And now it's Frankie Lindor. The shortstop takes the ball.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
And down on strikes he goes. And now 2 gone. 2 outs, bases empty. J.D. Martinez will hit next. 2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across here in the last half of the third. Now a screamer into the outfield. He's there. He's got it. And that's the inning. The Mets do pick up a run on this solo blast. It's now 3-0. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Back here at Citi Field. New inning getting started. Here's Austin Riley. That one finds the zone. Going to count 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Had him out front for strike 3.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Fouls it off. Still 1-2. The wind of the pitch. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
McNeil gets it to first. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th. 2 outs, bases empty. Stepping in, the long ball threat, Marcell Ozuna. To third, base hit. That was smoke through the infield. Throws to second. And he's out. Up, down, and that ends the inning.
Make a move, make a move, make a move. What it do, what it do, what it do. I was stopping at the bottom.
Bottom of the inning, and now Bader up to the plate. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. Kicks and deals. Popped in the air, left field. And Bader is set down. And there's 1 down.
Good pitch. He just kind of had him out in front on that pitch away and wasn't able to stay closed.
Jeff McNeil stands in. On the ground, right side. Steps on first for the out.
The right fielder, number 6.
Here's Starling Marte. The 1-1 is fouled off. 2 outs, base is empty. They say a win. Darno on to first. That completes the strikeout, and that'll do it. Nothing. Back here in Queens, top 5, John Shelby with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Adam Duvall. Popped up. McNeil drifts towards it. And there's one away. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Michael Harris. There's a swing and a miss.
1 and 2.
Base is empty, one away, and we're at the top of the 5th. Hard hit left side. Lindor on to first. And the first 2 set down in the top of the 5th. And now it's Travis d'Arnaud at the plate. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. And he deals. And he grounds one to the right side. Alonso steps on the bag, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Still nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Here's the third baseman, Brett Beatty.
Love it here at Citi Field. You know, it replaced Old Shea Stadium back in 2009, and Chipper Jones was really sad to see it go. It's actually the 3rd home of the Mets since they started out at the Polo Grounds for 2 seasons before Shea was finished.
And a pitch. Fights that one away, still 1-2.
He hasn't gotten the result yet, but he's got to feel pretty confident. 3 foul balls in a row. He's right on this pitcher.
Here's a 1-2. And there's a fly ball deep right field. That's down. One hops off the wall. Makes the turn and heads for second. In safely, it's a leadoff double in the 5th.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
So man aboard, and here's the catcher, Tomas Nido. At the belt and fires. Puts a bunt down. Riley tosses to first, and that's an out on the sacrifice.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. It's early, but you still want to move the runner up and give your team a chance to score. That's exactly what happened, so you better believe your teammates are happy with you after that at bat.
Gets under it and pops it up. Drifts towards it. Brings it in. Runner tagging from third. He thought about tagging, but heads back to third. Here's a big power threat. Pete Alonso. Beatty at third with 2 away. The 1-2. This one in the dirt, and well done to keep it close. Hard ground ball, base knock. The run scores from third, and they lead by 4.
Well, here we are, 3rd time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bull.
Bryce Elder will take over here. He's making his 4th appearance of the season. Now up to hit Francisco Lindor. And strike 2.
2-2.
Two outs. Next offering popped in the air, right field. And he makes the catch. And that'll do it. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. It's now a 4-0 ball game. And we're back. Now at the plate, Orlando Arcia. They've got a potent lineup. And when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. High fly ball down the left field line. Martinez going back on it. Tattooed to Tater Town and gone. A solo shot. His 4th home run of the season, and they cut into the lead. It's 4-1.
The count was full, but he was ready to swing it.
So, Singy, this is a little bit of a surprise. A guy known for line drives hits one over the fence.
Well, if you're a little too early, you'll get some elevation in the ball, get out of the ballpark. For him, it's kind of a mistake. But you know what? When you have such a good approach, every now and then you're going to run into one.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup. And now it's Ronald Acuna Jr. No question about this one. It's out of here. His 2nd homer this series, and they cut into the deficit. It's 4-2.
Things might get pretty interesting if they keep connecting on pitches like that. Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. And another ball.
You know, these Braves just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Just a weak fly ball this time. That gets down for a hit. Now he'll turn for second, and that rolls into the corner. In safely. It's a double and his 2nd hit.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. They're alive.
Manager out of the dugout. The Mets with a new arm on the mound, Jake Diekman.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way.
And there's a rocket into the outfield. Coming home. He'll score. It's 4-3, and he's got a double.
Well done. Drives in the run. I'll tell you, man, it's such a good feeling when you smoke a line drive into the gap like that. I mean, sure, home runs are king, but I feel like nothing makes you feel like a true professional hitter more than a bolt the other way.
Swing and blast one down the line. It's gone if it's fair. It hooks foul. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. The pitch. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. With the go-ahead run at the plate, and we're in the top half of the 6th. And another ball. And there's ball 4. That's a great at-bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
Here's Marcell Ozuna. And the count 1-2. This one backs to left center. On its way, and that one's out of here. A gigantic blast. Their 3rd home run of the inning, and they take the lead. It's 6-4.
Sometimes too much velocity will cause a pitcher to throw through the sink, and that means that there's more four-seam action than there is sink, and that can turn into a really good pitch to hit. Well, we saw it right there. Didn't miss a stitch on that baseball. He's got himself a home run.
On the ground to the left, and foul ball. High in the air, out to right. Settles underneath it. Makes the grab, one away.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
And in one hops the wall. Around first and hustling for second, and that's a two-bagger.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep.
Now this is through for a base hit, and it gets by him. The run comes in to score from second. It's 7-4, and he'll reach second with one away.
I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done.
And that one missing low. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. Bader raging back towards the wall. On the warning track and hauls it in. And the throw's offline, safe at third. Back to the top of the lineup. Now the leadoff spot for the Braves, Ronald Acuna Jr. Darno on third with 2 out. Just missed. And a swing and a miss. Rip to third. Toss to Alonso, and that is that. Well, we go bottom 6. And stepping in for New York, J.D. Martinez.
J.D. Martinez.
The pitch. Got him. One gone here.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. They tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
Dives, but it kicks off his glove. He decides to eat it, and they don't get an out on the play. And now here's Jeff McNeil. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. The Mets trailing by 3 here in the bottom of the 6th. Hammers that one. Curling down the line and foul. 1-2 here. Out towards right center field. Acuna has it sized up. And there's 2 away.
The right fielder, number 6.
Starling Marte up now for the Mets.
Marte.
2 outs. Check swing, but he went too far. And it's 1-2. Swing and a miss. Slow to get out of the box, and he's tagged. We go to the top of the 7th. Taking over on the mound for the Mets, Sean Manaea.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Into center. And it falls. And the leadoff man aboard.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Swing and a miss.
1 ball.
Albies at first, 1 gone. Struck him out looking. And that one hammered. Bader ranging back. Just missed it. 1 left for Atlanta. We'll hold the 7-4. Back here in Queens, set for the last half of the 7th. And stepping in for New York, Brett Beatty. The line in the pitch. And downstairs.
2-1.
The line to kick the pitch. Here's a high chopper. Olsen. He'll do it himself. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th. Tomas Nido at the plate. The 1-1. Lined, and that's a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away. Here's Brandon Nimmo. Here's a 1-1. And a foul ball. And the right-hander deals. Got him. And there's 2 down. So up next for New York, Pete Alonso. 2 outs. Boots it. Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. Checks his swing. Now an appeal to third. No swing. Just held it back there. With the tying run at the plate, here the bottom of the 7th. Cuts and misses. That's a strikeout. For the top of the 8th, Adam Duvall at the plate. Sliced hard but foul.
Well, he missed a hittable off-speed pitch right there. Not sure exactly what the timing. Sometimes you get a backup breaking ball. You're expecting it to make its move at the end. It never does, and you're tied up.
Out towards left center. And there's 1 down. And now the center fielder, Michael Harris. And that's down and away. That one fouled off. 2-2. And a swing and a line drive at a right field. Marte makes the grab. 2 down.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
This looks like extra bases. Now he turns and heads for second. The relay throw. Now he launches a throw over his head.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the...
Oh, now this one's high and deep. Way back there. On its way. Gone. Another homer. His 2nd home run of the game, and they boost their lead. It's 9-4. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish.
Two down, nobody on. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Baden drifts towards it, makes the grab, and that's the inning. Braves pick up 2 on the long ball. It's now 9-4. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back here at Citi Field. Now it's J.D. Martinez. The 1-1. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2. Movement in the Atlanta bullpen. Joe Jimenez up and throwing. Lopez also getting ready. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And there's 1 down.
Well, that right there is just a pitcher's pitch. Tailing away from the hitter, lowing away with some good action at the end. You know, even if he gets the bat to that ball, it's probably just a weak ground ball to the opposite side. Tell you what, that's a tremendous 2-strike pitch.
Throw on to Olsen. 2 up, 2 down. Two outs.
Wow, just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you'd have to wait until the absolutely last millisecond. Just a tough pitch to hit, and not an easy one to throw either.
Wouldn't chase that time.
2-2.
Right-handed reliever. Got it by him for the K. Nothing doing for the Mets. All set to start the Pitching change here, Jorge Lopez.
Now, I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Down to third baseman, Austin Riley. Marte moves under it. And it's caught for the out. And now it's Matt Olson's turn to hit. And the righty deals. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top of the ninth. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Nothing doing here. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the ninth. Joe Jimenez.
And he's been racking up strikeouts at a high rate this year. Typically at least 1 an inning, so he'll be tough to get to.
Here's a 1-2. And another ball. The pitch. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Right through there, got him. And the leadoff man retired here in the ninth.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Line drive. Harris makes the catch, and there's 2 down.
Number 3.
So last chance for the Mets. Here's the catcher, Tomas Nido. Two down, nobody on. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. The Mets down to their final strike. Ground ball, and this should do it. On to first, ball game. And the Braves slug their way to a win in this one.
After 4 wins in a row, you start to think a little bit that you're on a roll, and that's the momentum that just takes on a life of its own. Players start hitting up and down the lineup. You never know who's going to come up with the big hit, who's going to come out of the bullpen and get the big outs, but it's a good feeling, and you want to extend it.
9-4, our final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
They left 4 runners on base.